Hi everyone, and welcome back to Toe of the Week. Excited to show you what I chose to match this set of nails. Stay tuned. Hi everyone, super excited to be back doing another Toe of the Week summer look, matching those bright neon cheetah nails I did on Monday. Now look at the toes, they are so cute. Reminds me of Fred Flintstone. Check them out. Aren't those just adorable? I love them, they're so wild. But yet it gives me the feel all of a sudden of the Flintstones, like Fred Flintstone's dress that he wears, or whatever he wears, his caveman dress. I don't know, it just kind of reminded me of that. And I just love the orange with the cheetah print, and of course the northern lights and the bows and everything. I replaced the bows in a different spot than on the nails, but I love them. I always do the toes a little bit different. And then of course, as always, we got an awesome outfit to match this whole ensemble on Friday for Fashion Fridays. So, but before we get started on the rest of this video, let's read our prayers and promises. This one is on purpose. You have been raised up with Christ, so think about things that are in heaven. This is where Christ is. He is sitting at God's right hand. This is Colossians 3:1. Or Colossians 3:1. That is really awesome. You know, think about it. I like what it says. So think about the things that are in heaven. That is where Christ is sitting that is where Christ is. He is sitting at God's right hand. And I just love that. The thought of knowing one day we're going to meet them. We're going to meet Jesus. I mean, Jesus, God, and the Holy Spirit are all in one. But we're going to meet Jesus one day, and it's so amazing. I can't wait to wrap my arms around him. I mean, he has hugged me many times. I feel it. I can't wait to just, be there with him. And just to think he's sitting at God's right hand right now. Just amazing. Romans 8:28. We know that in all things God works for the good, and those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. And we all have a calling. God does have a purpose for each and every one of us. He does want to call on all of us, but not everybody listens. I wish everybody did, because our world's going to end soon and Jesus is going to return, and I want all of you to make it to heaven. But he does have a purpose. So seek out your purpose, and he's got a plan for everybody. That's a great verse too. Proverbs 4:20, 20 and 21, the wisdom chapter. Love Proverbs. My child, pay attention to my words. Listen closely to what I say. Don't ever forget my words. Keep them always in your mind. That's a great wisdom right there. I mean, that's some great wisdom right there. I'll say it again. My child, pay attention to my words. Listen closely to what I say. Don't ever forget my words. Keep them always in your mind. Don't ever forget, and listen to him closely. Listen to Christ. He's calling on you. He's knocking on that heart. He wants to come in, and listen closely. The other side says, I am in awe and humbled. I am in awe and humbled when I think of how you created me for a special purpose within your universe plan. Thank you for the opportunity to follow you and serve you, to fulfill the purpose you've placed on my life. I love that. I absolutely love that, because he does. He has a purpose and plan for everyone. You got to seek it, you guys. You got to just keep praying and asking. Thank you for raising me up with Christ from death into life, from a role in your kingdom, and for sonship rather than servanthood. I like that. Let me read that again. Thank you for raising me up with Christ, for death into life, for a role in your kingdom, and for a sonship rather than a servanthood. Isn't that beautiful, you guys? And the bottom says, how do you feel when you think about God having a special purpose for your life? I think it's just amazing. And I think I've found my purpose, just being here, witnessing to all of you guys, my keto journey, helping a lot of people. I think God has led me to help a lot of people, with their keto. I've helped over 2,000 people. I've helped many people with, their walk with Christ. I just think, I think when I was born, when my mom named me Angel, a lot of people say, you're definitely an angel. Well, I'm not an angel. I make mistakes. We all do. But I do have a soft heart, and I have wanted to always seek out God, but just more lately, I never knew how good it could feel. I was telling my pastor's wife yesterday that I have always been a Christian most of my life, most of it. I have fallen away from God a little bit, but always have prayed and stuff, but never did I ever really seek God and really open up scripture to learn, because that is life's manual, like I always say. And since I've been doing that, I feel completely different. It took my anxiety away. We all have to be on medications, and, why can't we get away from it and all that? Seek out God and you will get rid of your anxiety. He will help you with everything in life that you ask of him. And if I get a tiny little bit of anxiety, which is very minute and hardly ever, I ask God to take it upon himself. I ask him to take all my fears and anxiety. I cast, my fears and anxiety onto him. They're gone. God is so good. He's so good when you are seeking him and listening to him and reading his word. Read his word, you guys. So I'll ask you guys that. How do you feel when you think about God having a special purpose for your life? Everybody's got a special purpose. Start your life. Start your day. Go through your day and end your day with this book here, the Holy Bible. Life's manual. Everything you'll ever need to know is right here. God wrote it out, plain and simple for you to understand. And Christians will fully understand when you're reading it. He wrote it out how you're supposed to live. Definitely read his word, seek him out, spend quality time with him, spend time alone, write down scriptures, draw near to him, be his disciples, teach about him, tell everybody about him. Tell him, guys, because he's coming soon. Jesus is coming. Let everybody know. Let them know, because we will not have to continue to live in a world like we're living in now. We will be walking streets of gold and have happiness forever. So seek him, you guys. And if you have fallen away from him, go back to him. And if you don't know how to ask him, down below is linked my email in my box, not the comments, in my box. I would love to help you to understand. I've got a little pamphlet on how you can ask yourself and change your life and know for sure, absolutely, positively, that you're going to make it to heaven. So we all want to go, you guys. The road to heaven is narrow and the road to hell is so wide. Let's make it reversed. Let's all make it to heaven. And keep this word of God with you. In the very beginning, I have written down, this book will keep you out of sin, or sin will keep you out of this book. And boy, is that true. With God, all things are possible. And I wrote that in there. I wrote that in the Bible because it is true. And so I take this everywhere I go. I take it everywhere I go because it keeps me from sin. Sure, we're still going to sin. We're human. That's why Jesus died. But it definitely keeps you from big sins. It really makes you holy and makes you humble yourself. It makes you want to just tell everybody about God too. So bring his word with you everywhere you go and read it. Don't just let it collect dust and say, hey, I always have it with me. Read it. That's why he wrote it. He wrote it for us to read and enjoy. So hope you guys enjoyed those verses again in that book. I love that book, Jennifer. I'm almost getting to the end of it. Still got some good amount left, but I love it. Thank you so much again for that. And, all I can say is keep reading, you guys. Turn to the Lord and ask for his purpose and his plan in his life. So, but anyways, now this toe design, I love it. I think it's adorable. I love the bright orange. Again, you're kind of getting the color, but you got the color when you see the nail design and the toe design here. You're getting a good, pretty good idea of how bright it is. It looks like one of those traffic cones. That's what it's called, the color. It really is a bright neon orange. It's gorgeous. And I can't wait to share the outfit that will come with it for Fashion Friday. And then remember, after this, we'll go into the video of how to do this. And then when I do the outtake, I do 3 more pairs of my collection, of my shoe collection. And the third pair will be what I'm wearing in this Fashion Friday with these nails and these toes. So wait for that. And then after that will be the photos. I hope all of you guys are doing well. Stay safe, happy, and healthy, and lean on Jesus. And if you're new to my channel, right there is the red subscribe button. Please subscribe to my channel. Please hit the notification bell so you're notified of all of my new uploads. Share around my channel so I can grow bigger and help many people with many things in their life. And definitely shoot me a thumbs up if you love God, if you're ready for God or Jesus to come back and get you, or if you just really love my videos, love my toe design, love this beautiful wild look, then shoot me a thumbs up. It always makes me smile. And guys, I've had a long day today, so I'm sorry if I don't look the greatest. Today was my cleaning day again. I cleaned for 3.5 hours, and next week is the 6th Monday. If you guys all know what that means, that's when I go the extreme and I do everything. Like, I do spring cleaning every week and clean my house every day, but I spring clean every week where I'm wiping everything down. And then, of course, every 6th Monday, I clean out the fridge, the stove, I wash all the doors down, I wash the ceiling fans, I just do everything then, everything. So it takes about 5 hours. That's next week. But I love every minute of it, and God always gets me through everything. And then I did my treat video, and now my toe video, and about to do my shoe collection, and then I'm going to take a nice hot bath and settle down for the night. So sorry if I don't look the greatest for you guys. Just got my hair all like bunned up, kind of sloppy. My ponytail is pretty short looking. I got it all twisted and everything, but I'm hot. It's hot in here. I should have kept the air on, but it was so cold today. Earlier when the air was on, the air was cold, not outside. The air was cold, so I turned it off, and then I got really hot. So probably going to turn my air back on, but tomorrow is supposed to be cooler. But anyways, let's end this video. Let's get into the video so you guys can see how I did it, and then wait for the outtake and the shoe collection and then the photos. Everybody take care and God bless. Now, let's get started on this Fred Flintstone toes. Hey everyone! So here's what I chose to go with for this week's summer toe design. A beautiful hot neon orange with cheetah print, bows, and northern lights, matching those beautiful nails I did on Monday. If you'd like to see how I did this set of toes, continue watching. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Toe of the Week. Getting ready to do another beautiful summer toe design, and as always, it's going to match with the nails I did on Monday. I did those beautiful cheetah and then bow nails with the sparkle top coat over it, and I love them. I love the bright neon orange, perfect for the summer, and I was able to capture some beautiful photos of it to show you the true color of it. And this is pretty much showing you the true color. It might be a little bit brighter than what you're seeing, but this is basically it right here. I have them done with a solid orange. I'll go over all the supplies. It's all the same supplies that was in Monday's video, but sometimes people don't watch those videos, so I'll show you what I'm using in this video then, so you know. All right, so for starters, I use this Salon Perfect, and it actually is called, let me shake it up a little bit, it's actually called Traffic Cone, and it definitely is the color of a traffic cone. It's that bright neon orange. I love it. It's gorgeous, and you can see it on the toes. Perfect for the summer. And then I'm going to be working with acrylic paints to get that cheetah print. I'm working with the folk art here and the apple barrel, and the folk art is a copper color. It's called Antique Copper. It's really beautiful. It's got a shimmer to it. I love it. I got that from Joann Fabrics, and then this one from Walmart for 50 cents. It's just black. Those are the only two colors we need to work with, and it'll be on the palette right here. I'll be just setting it in the same spot, so it's this coppery brown there versus like a regular brown. It's really pretty. It's coppery, and then I'll need some black. And I'll be working with Robin Moses's brush, as always, the wand, and it's robinmosesnailart.com is how you order them. There's the end. It is her liner, and she has a striper. The striper is the unicorn. This is her liner. She does 99% of her art with this one. They're $10 a piece or $18 if you order both, and the shipping is fabulous. Go to Robin Moses on YouTube and you'll find her, and you can order her brushes in her box there, or you can go to robinmosesnailart.com. The brushes are fabulous. You don't got to do just her art. You can do all kinds of art. They're red sable hair. Keep them dirty in between your designs, and then clean them with 100% acetone, and just be very careful. After dipping it in, I always tell people you want to keep this little plastic cover on it all the time, but see how mine's dirty in between? Keep it dirty, and then you want to just get it wet and roll it to clean it. Be very, very careful with them. Don't pull anything over it and pull them. I broke one time, pulled the bristles out. All right, and then after I get done with that, I'm going to leave a few of the toes open. Here I only have one open with the bow. I'm going to leave a few of them open with the orange, and then go over with the sparkle, and just have a few with the cheetah print. I'll do an accent cheetah and then the big toe. And then I'm going to be working with the same bows, the cheetah bows right there. I have another set of them. I got these from Dollar Tree, and look at all the different bows. Isn't that fun? But these are actual cheetah ones, and that's what I had going here. So I'm going to do that, but I'm actually going to put it, because the toes are so small, I'm going to put it with the cheetah print on the big toe. I think that'll be really cute, and it'll still look great. I always do the toes a little bit different. After I had put on the Salon Perfect Orange Polish, I did put the Seche Vite Dry Fast top coat on to dry everything up. That way when I do the art, if I make a mistake, I can just use alcohol, rubbing alcohol is what I'm talking about, or I can use even water if I wipe it quick enough, but rubbing alcohol, and then it won't ruin my design. It won't take off my paint, which is awesome. All right, and then at the very end, I will put on a layer of this, which is Northern Lights. You see all the sparkle at the bottom. You do have to shake this up. It's a holographic top coat, but I still will top coat with the Seche Vite at the end. I always just feel more comfortable top coating it with another shine coat. So this one does have to be shook up really good. It actually says it on it, I think. Probably don't have the sticker here. Oh, right here. Shake it up. Every time you need to shake it up, because it settles towards the bottom there. You see all the sparkle there. It's beautiful. Holographic. It's a silver tone. And I think they also sell it in a gold tone, but I haven't found that at Sally's. I only find the silver. I think online they have the gold one. All right. So, and then to put the bows on, I'll be using the ASP glue. I get that from Sally's. AndLl just use my hands to put them on, or a tweezers. But when I did my fingers, I did just put it on with my hands, you know, my fingers. I just set it down like that, but I used the orange wood stick to get the glue on. So what I'm going to do is start working on some of the cheetah print, and I will come back to show you guys. Okay, so now I am back. I have got part of it done at the bottom of the big toe, because I'm going to be putting the bow in here or at the bottom. And then on the other toe, I did it towards the top. That's kind of how I did the nails. So we're going to go ahead and work on that. And I did leave both so I could show you it on the small toe as well. So let's draw in. We're going to grab some of this bronzy color right here that I've got set out. And we'll just do this one now to this side. And again, these prints, I'm just kind of zigzagging up and down just to kind of get it a print. Almost like it'll look like a heart then, because I'm going to go around it as a heart. You can do some small ones, some big ones. They don't all have to represent a heart, but just, you know, you're going to go around it making the hearts. So just, you know, however you feel you want to do it. But if you can get them to look somewhat like a heart, that's cool. So, because then it's a little easier when you go around. And I'm making some small, some big. Minnie, go lay down, honey. Go lay down. And I'll put one more little small one in there. We'll also be doing some black ones in there. Then on the baby toe, I'm going to put it towards this side at the bottom. And now they're going to be even smaller ones, okay? So just make sure they're pretty tiny, because the toe is a lot smaller. So just make them tiny. And you got to have some room to put the black around it, so save the room. And just don't make them dots, though. Make sure they are somewhat of a print. And then we're going to be putting some black dots, or not dots, but black print through it as well. But just like that. So that's how you start it. Now, it's a little harder to see these even after you get the black on it, because you're doing it against orange. A cheetah print background is usually a light cream color or a light brown. That's why you see it a lot better. But on the orange, you didn't see it as good. But in person, you see them perfectly, and they're gorgeous. And I think you've seen it perfect when I came up close and showed you in the photo of the nail design. So now we're going to go around it with the black. I'm going to get some done, and I will return. Okay, now I have got the black going around it. And I'll get close so you can see. And back up here a little bit. But you see what I'm talking about on this toe? How the black now goes around it. And it is on the baby toes as well. I did it on both baby toes. I did leave the big toe open to show you. So we'll go ahead and we'll get some black. Some are going to be hearts and some are just going to be going around it. So like a smaller one here, I'm just going to go like this on each side and just go around it like that. But then this one here, I'm just going to kind of stiffle my brush and just kind of make it like a heart. But kind of get that zigzag going so it looks fun. We'll do this one a heart as well. And like I said, just kind of stiffle your brush because you want it to look like a cheetah print. And cheetah print, if you look at a cheetah print, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's got that effect, okay? As if it was, you know, just stiffling. Okay, that one's a small one there, so I'm going to go like that. This one here, I'm going to make this into a heart, but just doing some spots like that. Then around this one, just two little lines like that. And then I'm just going to kind of go in between and do a little bit of black just through it, you know, just through the design, just to give it some spots. Like that, because that's what gives it that real cheetah feel when you have the spots in between like that. So just like that, and I'll come up closer, you can see what I'm talking about. See how you see it way better when you see it up close? But isn't that cute? I love it. Love, love, love this look. Very wild and fun. So now we're going to back away here. All right. Now we're going to let this dry up and we're going to get the glitter coat going. So I'm going to get that on all the nails. I'll probably will leave one open to show you, and then the last step will be the bows and then the sesh feet. So I'll be right back. Okay, now I've got the northern lights on. I'll move over and I'm going to draw in and show you. See the one to the other? There's nothing on this big toe here. I do have it on the rest, but isn't that such a beautiful holographic glitter? It's so, like fine. It's a very micro glitter. It's gorgeous. I'll come up a little closer so you can see it. Absolutely gorgeous. I love it. It doesn't cover up the print. So I'll show you that. After you shook it up, this is what it looks like. Just getting the cover back on it. That's what it looks like when you shake it up. So you want to shake it really good. And then you see all that luscious glitter. And it's a holographic, so it shows different colors. And sometimes you see it and sometimes you don't. Like in the evening, when it's dark, you don't really see the sparkle, but if you go outside and you get a light that hits it during the day, like in the sun or, you know, just in the light, it really sparkles. So it's beautiful. All right, we're just gonna go right over our design here. And what I love is how it doesn't cover it up. And see, isn't that beautiful? I love it. And we're just gonna go right over. It won't cover the design, but it'll give it a beautiful sparkle. And I'm just making sure I get it all through the design so it's beautiful. And I'm gonna cap the end too, so I know for sure I get it on everything. I'm just gonna go around the corner here and just make sure that I got it off. But there you go, now you've got that beautiful sparkle in there. Perfect amount of sparkle. Let's see if I could draw a little bit closer so you can see it. Isn't that gorgeous? I love Northern Lights. It's so beautiful. All right, last step we gotta do before we top coat is add in our little cheetah bows. So I'm gonna get one on and I'll come back and show you the other one. Okay, now we've got that cute bow. Isn't that just adorable on there? And I did that towards the bottom. Different from the other ones because I didn't do it on a solid nail, just a solid color because it's just too small on the other toes. I mean, the bow would take up the whole toe. Like if you look at it, like literally it would take up the whole toe. Like I'll set it on the skin there. See what I mean? It would literally take up like the entire toe. So I figured it would be pretty on the big toe. So we're gonna draw in here. Let's see, showing it closer now. If I set it down here, just on the skin, look at how big it is. It would take up the whole toe. So if I did set it on, I don't want to set it because my polish is still a little wet. So anyways, we're just gonna put some glue down in here. I've got some on a cap here. And I'm just getting a little bit on this orange wood stick and making sure I get enough. Get a nice good amount so that the bow stays down. And then we're gonna top coat it too. And then I'm just gonna pick the bow up. And I do have gloves on. It's a little harder when you have gloves on. But I'm just gonna set it down right into the glue there. And then we're just gonna work with it and adjust it because it's gonna slide a little bit at first until the glue starts to set. So we're just gonna go like this and just kind of give it a little push into the glue and get it set in there perfectly, and then it'll dry solid, and then you can go over it with the top coat. And we're gonna go right over the bows, just like I did on the fingers, if you got to see that. Okay, fix the bow so it's straight. I think that's straight, yep. Look at that, isn't that cute, you guys? Oh my God, I love it, that's adorable, so adorable. So fun to do nail art on the toes and the fingers. I just love it, you know, and it's always, hang on, I'm just trying to slide this forward. It's always just so much fun just to do art. This one kind of reminds me of the Flintstones. All of a sudden, I just got a Flintstone vibe because of the cheetah print and that orange. It looks like Fred Flintstone's costume or whatever. I don't know. Is that what it kind of makes you feel like too? All of a sudden, I just got a vibe of Fred Flintstone. But anyways, I love it with the bow. So now we're going to top coat it with sesh feet. I'll do most of them, come back and just show you the big toe, how you go over the bows. Okay, now I have top coated everyone but this one big one here. I'm going to draw in and show you how you go over the bows. But see how shiny this one is compared to this one? This one is a lot more shinier. All right, so you want to do a nice thick coat of the sesh feet, dry fast top coat. And we're just going to get a nice glob and just set it down first right in the middle and then start going over the bow like that. And then you want to get some more and go to the side. Don't worry if it kind of goes off your foot, onto your skin. But get up under this bow. Make sure you get up under the corners of it, so that this is also going to help set it, but go on the top of the bow too. And then, of course, up under this side as well, capping the top. And then we're just going to do just a little bit more going over the bow, around the sides, and all of that, because I really want a thick coat. It dries fast. Don't worry about that. And then it will stay. The bows will stay on. You can just go onto the sides and clean it like that. But then everything will stay on, and look at how shiny and nice that is now, and it'll hold that bow on really good. So there we go. We are all done now. So now I'm going to let everything dry up. My Fred Flintstone toes. I don't know why they just made me think of that. But anyways, I'm going to let it dry up, and I'll come back and show all of you guys the end product. Alrighty, everyone, I am all done, and aren't these cute? Let me draw in so you can see them really good and get that flower up there so you guys can see that flower. Aren't these adorable? I love the way they turned out. Matches so perfectly with the nails that I did on Monday. I love how the toes are always a little bit different, and they give me a Flintstone vibe. I don't know, they remind me of Fred Flintstone more on the toes than the hands. I don't know why. But now seeing them together, they both just remind me of Fred Flintstone. I don't know. I just love them. I love the bright neon. And of course, while I was doing the video, you get the true color of it. And in the photos, they're pretty close, true to color. It is very, very bright. You would have seen the nail design on Monday. Super bright. It's like a traffic cone color. Super bright orange and perfect for this time of the year. And I love the bows. I just think they're absolutely cute and adorable. And I love how the toes are always different from the fingers. Well, most of the time. 99% of the time, they're going to be a little bit different. I mean, they coincide. You know, it's got the cheetah print, you know, and everything. But the bows are different because they're done on the big toes. And I just did one accent toe. But yeah, they always match. And then I always get so excited for the Fashion Friday to match and brings the entire ensemble together. I hope all of you enjoyed this look and stay tuned for more of my shoe collection. The last one will be what I'll be wearing in this Fashion Friday to match these toes and these nails. Everybody take care, God bless, and I'll see each and every one of you in my very next upload.